Greetings! It's Maxo Diddly. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can resolve merge conflicts with your code when you're doing the merge with Github Desktop. Let's get right into it. So I've got two branches and I want to combine the two branches as they both have changes that I want. So I'm going to try and merge another branch into my where I want to merge code branch. So I'll go up to branch and I'll then click on merge into current branch. And I'm going to pick the branch called New Changes because that contains the new code I want to merge in. However, I'm told there'll be one conflicted file. However, I'm going to click on Create a Merge Commit. And now you're going to be shown any files that have conflicts. So I have one conflicted file and it's AmazingScript.cs and it has 3 conflicts. So you can either click on the open in then whatever software it shows here. You can click on the drop down and just use one of the versions. However, if you want to use parts of the script from both branches, you're going to need to go into the script itself and make the changes. So what I recommend you do is I recommend you show in the Explorer, and this is going to open up where the script is in the File Explorer, and then you're going to want to open it up in whatever software you want to use. So you could double click on it to open it up in some software, or right click on it, go to open with, then pick some software. I really recommend using something like Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code. And when you open up the script, you're going to notice something. It's got some weird text in it, like head, equal signs, and another branch. And basically what's going on here is, it's kind of split up where the conflicts are, by giving you what's in the head and what's in the incoming branch. So what's in the head is in the branch we're trying to merge into, and New Changes is the name of the branch that has changes that we're trying to merge into our other branch. And basically, we have to go through each one and determine what do we want to keep, what do we want to combine, and so on. So let's go for the first conflict. In our head, which is the branch we're trying to merge something into, we have 2 variables, move speed and color.red. However, in our incoming changes, we have updated the variable to be 10f. This seems like a reasonable conflict to resolve. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to replace the 5f with the 10f. I can then delete this line here, and then after that, you need to delete all of the new comments that have been added in this file. So I want to delete this line here that has a bunch of arrows and then a branch name. I want to delete the lines of equal signs. I want to delete any empty lines I don't want. And I need to delete the headline. And we have now resolved our first merge conflict. In fact, if we were to save this file and go back to GitHub Desktop, it will now say 2 conflicts. So let's go back in and solve the other ones. So we're getting a material color, and then we're doing a debug log. However, we're also doing a different debug log here. So there are 2 things we could do here. We can either keep both changes or delete one. However, I kind of want both debug log lines to be here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to delete the headline, I'm going to delete the equals line, and I'm going to delete the new changes line. And I'm going to do that. I am going to keep in both debug logs that were added in from different branches. And now I'm going to save my work. If you go back to GitHub Desktop, there's now only 1 conflict left. So we're going to go back into Visual Studio, and we've got a really fun situation here. Now we're going to go to our update function, and we've got something really fun here. On one branch, we got user input from the space key, and on another branch, we got user input from the mouse. There are a few ways we can go about this. We could simply delete everything from new changes. If we did that, we would then have working code. However, we don't want to do that because we want to actually have keyboard input and mouse input. And this is where it gets a bit more involved. You're going to need to go make the changes. We don't need this other transform line. We already have it here. We don't need it twice. So we're going to delete it. And we basically want to have 2 if statements that have different debug logs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these lines here that Git added into the file, and I'm going to correct the code myself by simply adding in the curly bracket here, and that way we have two valid if statements that do a debug log if that method of input has been used. And we only have one transform.translate line. We don't want two, as that would apply our movement twice. And now we can save our work, and if we go into GitHub Desktop, it's now saying 0 conflicted files. We went into that conflicted file and resolved the conflicts, and now it's working. So we click on Continue Merge, and it all merged. And that's how you can resolve merge conflicts when you're doing the merge using GitHub Desktop or whatever software you like. It does take some time to get used to, but with some practice you'll be able to resolve merge conflicts relatively easily. A couple of things to keep in mind. If you want to avoid this happening, just make sure only one person is working on the script at a time. In many cases you can do that, but there are going to be situations, like where I work, where it's just not possible. So this is how you deal with it. Also one thing, this is not going to work well for Unity scenes. Those are quite difficult to edit using text. It's possible, but I wouldn't recommend it. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see a way on merging scenes in Unity when you have merge conflicts. And that's it for this tutorial. Be sure to leave a like in the comment if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.